what's going on with you guys? My name is Kenneth, aka One Week, and today let's talk about the UFC cutting all the flyweight division, men's flyweight division to be specific. And I'm just going to share you why I think it happened and what's my hypothesis about it. And I think it started when Demetrius Johnson was dethroned by Henry Cejudo because I'm I'm just going to give my honest opinion because lightweight division, there's not really much of there's not much of main attraction in this division. Um, Demetrius Johnson, yes, he was the flyweight champion for a very long time, and um, he did bring great fights in this division, and he made a name for himself. But the flyweight division itself, yeah, it lacks. For me, it lacks star power. For example, just like here in the lightweight division, so you can see here a stack of amazing fighters like Conor McGregor. He made a noise for himself by trash talking, yes, and Khabib Nurmagomedov, his skills are just top notch. In this division, flyweight, yes, they are great fighters. They are hardworking fighters, but you can see here, you don't really know much of these people except for this one because Joseph Benavides because he's a WEC guy, a great fighter. Henry Cejudo, a gold Olympic, and Sergio Perez because he is the brother of Anthony Perez. So you can see here, and yeah, it's kind of sad because Uh, I know flyweights are one of the best fighters in the world, and I'm just going to say that uh, they are the fastest fighters in the whole planet because yeah, they're small and they're just too quick compared to other divisions. And the sad part about it is most of these fighters are uh, most of these fighters are being cut by the UFC. Uh, I think they're just going to. I think they would like to stay the fighters who had a great record in their flyweight run, and they will jump to the bantamweight division. And I think it is pretty deadly because bantamweight division they don't value speed that much compared to flyweight because flyweight, yes, fly. Fly means speed, and yes, bantamweight division. I noticed that these guys does have high power like Dillashaw, Garbrandt, XF Cruz. Yeah, Assunção, great power. Moraes, especially Moraes, Rivera, and Lineker. So those top guys, and especially John Dodson. And this is the reason why John Dodson is better in bantamweight because in flyweight he isn't he doesn't move that great compared to others. But in bantamweight division, his power can knock anybody out in this division. And he knocked out TJ Dillashaw, the reigning champion in this division. So yes, he has a chance to be a champion here compared to this one. And I think second one, it's yeah, it mainly got an attraction when the UFC traded Demetrius Johnson to Ben Askren. So that's pretty weird. Uh, Demetrius Johnson going to ONE FC and Ben Askren going to the UFC. So Ben Askren is a great fighter. Yes, he's a great fighter, an undefeated fighter. So let me check Ben Askren. Yes, Ben Askren. So you can see this one here. I'm pretty sure that he is undefeated. Yes, so you can see here 18 and 0. Defended again. He's won welterweight championship. And Demetrius Johnson. Wow, it's pretty weird because Demetrius had an incredible run in the UFC. He's the only fighter who defended the championship belt 11 times, breaking Anderson Silva's 10 title defenses. And it's pretty weird giving trading a very great UFC fighter to a new fighter, Ben Askren, and he doesn't really do that much, like fighting the top guy. So you can see here, you don't even know these guys, except this one. I know Shinya Aoki because he's a great fighter for a very long time, but he's not fighting the UFC. And you gotta admit that UFC is the top. Uh, UFC is just uh, the top of the food chain in the MMA industry. And if you're one of the best guys, go to the UFC so you can test yourself out here. And for the rest of the lightweight division, yes, uh, I saw their videos, and it's kind of sad because yes, their dream job is to be in the UFC, but Dana White and the Zuffa team doesn't like it because another factor is they are not marketable compared to um, other weight divisions compare like bantamweight, because bantamweight, yes, you can make great UFC pay-per-views like Dillashaw and Garbrandt. It happened twice, yes. Great outcome, Cruz and Dillashaw. So pretty exciting about Lineker versus Cruz. It can be a great lineup, but for this one, uh, there's not much money in this division, and I think that's the reason why they just cut the UFC flyweight division. And I saw the news yesterday. I think Henry Cejudo will be fighting TJ Dillashaw because TJ Dillashaw really wants to fight a flyweight champion because he really wants the second belt to cement his legacy. So TJ Dillashaw 17 and 3, pretty outstanding record. And for Henry Cejudo, yes, 13 and 2. I think his only loss is to Demetrius Johnson and Joseph Benavidez. Split decision. It's kind of yes, it is. It's kind of weird in this fight, but overall, yes, he's a great fighter, and I would like him to test in the bantamweight division because he has great power, and this guy also has great power, and I think it's going to be an exciting fight because speed and power versus speed and power with wrestling. So I think it's pretty exciting, but I think it's going to be the last fight in the flyweight division, and these guys are just going to move up here. And that's the end of story of flyweight division. I think it started in 2012 and it ended in yeah, it's November 2018. So that's it, guys. What do you think will happen to the UFC flyweights? I would like to mention that Conor McGregor said that uh, Chatri Sityodtong to get all the flyweights, the lightweights, the flyweights that being cut by the UFC to one FC. So flyweights, UFC flyweights to one FC. I think it is a good thing and start a great division there because one FC is giving smaller fighters a chance to make a name for themselves, and I think it's a great setup for the flyweight division in one FC. So one FC, uh, okay, let me search Chatri. Yeah, Chaudhry Sidyodtong. So you can see here, Chaudhry. Yeah, he owns One FC, and I think he will do it because One FC is kind of big today, trading athletes and getting athletes from the UFC. And that's it, guys. Thank you for watching. And if you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So 1 week out. Peace.